We're going to talk about how to determine the benefits for your strategic initiative. So you have this idea. Your mind immediately turns to how your idea can help your customers and your organization. You can describe all the good things your idea will create. However, you have to translate those benefits into a language everyone can understand, a common denominator, if you will. You have to quantify your benefits in terms of dollars and cents. Providing economic value is really what your idea is all about. And as hard as it may seem, most benefits can be converted into some sort of tangible economic value, and we're going to talk about how. Benefits come in many forms. In this diagram, you can see benefits on the right side of the diagram that you can easily quantify. Improvements to revenue, sales, and costs directly result in some sort of monetary gain. We can also translate the other benefits on the right side of the diagram to a specific economic gain with some analysis. The story is different for the benefits on the left-hand side of this diagram. You may find it difficult to translate those into economic value, but try we must in order to properly evaluate our strategic initiative. Now, with some thought, you can make the link between these soft benefits to some sort of economic gain. Let's take satisfied employees as an example. If we embark upon a strategic initiative focused on employee satisfaction, we can make some assumptions. Satisfied employees are less likely to leave, thus reducing our hiring and training costs. And by staying around, they become more experienced and more skilled. You can argue productivity increases as a result. In fact, productivity may improve simply because employees are happier. Now we'll have to make some assumptions and analyze the effects. Hard yes, impossible, well, not so much. May we be wrong? Certainly, we could very well be wrong, but we'll talk about tools on how to handle this in Module 8. You might say you have to make a judgment call as to the benefits. Making judgment calls is perfectly okay. In fact, we're all called upon to make judgments when we have incomplete information. There's nothing wrong with that. Rarely is our information perfect, and many people call these decisions subjective, but that's not really right. You can still make an objective judgment as long as it's free of bias. Another topic we'll talk about in Module 8. For now, though, feel free to use some logic and some research to fill in the gaps in your analysis when you lack hard data. Business objectives need to drive benefits. When determining the benefits for your strategic initiative, they need to tie to some specific business objective for your business. For example, if the firm is focused on increasing profitability from its current product line, strategic initiatives that focus on reducing costs are important. If it's market share you're after, then strategic initiatives that expand the scope of the product or service will get the most attention. If an increase in revenue is the focus, look for strategic initiatives that introduce new products or new services. Strategic initiatives benefits come in three general categories: increased income, reduced cost, or to improve some non-financial performance metric like customer service or employee satisfaction. We'll talk about each one of these in turn. I'm sure for many of you a question's popped into your mind. It's probably some version of, can a strategic initiative benefit affect more than one business objective? Or can several benefits focus on a single business objective? Well, the simple answer is yes. And we'll walk through a couple of examples. Let's say you work for a software development company. You come up with an idea that speeds up the company's application. Now, this benefit may improve customer satisfaction, one of your business objectives. It may also help another business objective, an increase in sales. The improved performance of the application resulting from your idea may provide the company's product a competitive advantage. Your idea to improve application speed may also contribute to the objective of reducing costs. It may decrease calls to your call center due to fewer complaints regarding application speed. Let's take a look at an example of several benefits contributing to a single business objective. Consider a company wants to increase profitability of its mobile phone offering. You can improve network reliability so as to lower costs and reduce customer turnover. With respect to customer turnover, it's always easier to keep a customer than to acquire a new one. You might create a self-service customer care application to handle routine service changes or issues, and thereby avoiding having customers having to talk to a person. This would reduce costs. You might also add new features that justify a price increase. You might find it easy to come up with benefits. It's altogether a different matter to quantify them, but quantify them you must. To begin with, you have to come up with tangible measures of the benefit. In the following lectures, we'll take a look at the methodology to determine your benefits when our business objective is to increase income, reduce costs, or to improve a non-financial performance metric.